Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a longer video to go over more details about my South American biotope style tank. So I'll just go through some of my thoughts, share with you various parts of the tank and some of the fish. I have so many fish in here, there's no way for me to cover all of them in one video. Particularly when I was doing this, my catfishes decided they were not going to show up, believe it or not. I have about 30-40 catfishes, which includes mostly corridoras and plecos, but in this video you'll probably see 4 to 6 at most. So they do a very good job of hiding when I am trying to do a video, but okay, that's another time. I will try my best to get some more catfish footage from this tank. Anyway, to start off with, I wanted to talk about the tank itself. It's a 8-foot tank, about 300 gallon US, about 1,000 liter. I have 12 wild-caught discus. I have 11 wild-caught Atabapo ultims. I have one 10-plus-year-old Scalara angel, which is also a silver color. And then I have various other smaller cichlids, including 5 giant checkerboards, which are really cool fish, but not very colorful. So as you could see here, I took a little bit of a broader shot to show you the overall tank, but you've seen that in other videos. So I'll try to zoom in various areas and show you the way I look at the tank when I'm next to it, which is quite a bit. So here we are on the right side of the tank, and you can see my diamond tetras. And these are one of those fish that are very difficult to video and capture their beauty. Diamond tetras really do shimmer like diamonds when the right angle of light hits them, but it's very hard to catch it. Here's some of my wild discus. I've talked about spots before. That's spots. There's a heckle right there, and these are my beautiful penguin tetras. What was a big surprise for me with penguin tetras is how well they school, and it's directional schooling too. So I'm not sure if I'm capturing that well here, but I think I have a couple of videos from before where you can see it. And then I really love these darter tetras that you just saw in the frame a few seconds ago. They really hop around from one place to another and act like birds in my mind. But you'll see a little bit more footage of them as I roll the video. Here's one of my ultims. You saw several other one of them. I have 11 of them. Ultims are probably my all-time favorite fish, and it's not just because of how beautiful and graceful they are, but it's also their temperament. Just overall an amazing fish. And of course, nobody can deny the beauty of discus, and specifically for me, wild discus. So here is a dwarf pike that I have. This is the male. He's gotten pretty big in the last few months that I've had him. Very cool looking, very actually outgoing, more than I expected, and just a fun fish to have. Here's another heckle, another heckle, another heckle, 3 of my 4 heckles. Here's a red. Let's see, who do we see next? Some more leaf litter. There's a coconut shell. I just love the leaf litter. I think it just adds such a natural look to any aquarium. There's the male pike cichlid again. It's a dwarf cichlid. So it's almost its maximum size, but I think it will grow a little bit more, at least round out a little bit more. Back there you can see couple of the checkerboards. It's hard to video the bottom part of the tank sometimes because as I move, my discus and my ultims will come and investigate. I can't get them off of my frame when I'm doing videos, so it's very difficult to find quiet time without them. Here's a beautiful starbite quarry. I have 4 of them. These are my oldest quarries. I would like to say 6+ years, which is just surprising how long I've had these. But beautiful quarries, one of the best in my opinion. Here's a big pile of leaf in the tangles, and there's a beautiful hummingbird tetra or darter tetra. I think it's called banded darter tetra. And back again with my beautiful penguin tetras. What's amazing about the penguin tetras, in addition to them schooling very well, is that the plethora of color that you see on their bodies when the light shines on them. It's just beautiful. Back in the frame you can see one of my candy cane tetras, another beautiful tetra. I have probably about 20 of those. When in a big tank it doesn't feel like you have that many, but I do have 20 or maybe 25 candy canes. I can't remember off the top of my head. Here's a shot I really love from taking a shot from this angle. I think the way the light and shadow acts there is beautiful. There's a group of my candy canes. They don't school like the penguins do, but they do huddle around together, so they're beautiful in their own way. Back to my darter tetra. I just love the way they perch on branches and they go from one place to another. I wasn't completely sure how they would do when I first got them, just because they seemed delicate, but they're not delicate at all. They know how to take care of themselves with all these big cichlids in the tank. I have not lost a single one, and I've had them for a couple of months now. So what you see right now in the frame in the back is the female pike cichlid. So I have a pair. This is the female. What's interesting about the female is they have the eye spots you see on their top fin, but specifically this one actually only had one eye spot, and then I will have another shot here later where you'll see she actually now is developing a second eye spot on her fin, on her so that's interesting. Back in the frame right now you also see my Akara, and he's a beautiful fish. He's not showing his colors right now. Of course, these fish, they always choose when they want to show their colors and not, but right now he's not showing his stripes. He's just kind of acting brown, but he is a beautiful Akara that I've been really enjoying. I also have a female that I could not find during this filming, but I did find her later, so she's around, just decided not to show herself in this video. So I'm going to continue to show you guys some more of this, and some of it might be repetition, but I slowed down the video here a little bit for you to see the beauty of these diamond tetras. They're just stunning when they school together. It's just hard to capture in video. The sparkles and the shimmer doesn't really quite show when you video them. It's so much better in person, but I tried my best to capture and slow down the film so you can see it a little better. I hope you at least get a little idea of what I'm talking about. Just look at that. Stunning, stunning. And more stunning in person. I think I have about 15 of them. These are actually wild-caught tetras. Most of my other tetras are not wild-caught, but these diamond tetras are wild-caught. If you can't tell, I love wild-caught fish because I think they're just special. There's Sumo, my one flag cichlid. He's a big boy, and he's a glutton. He eats like there's no tomorrow, and he will continue to eat no matter how much you feed him. I almost sometimes get scared that he's gonna eat himself to death, but fingers crossed that hasn't happened yet. So anyway, I've babbled quite a bit in this video, and that was intentional. I wanted to talk about my fish, this tank that I love and nurture every day. Wanted to share some of the ways I observe it and enjoy it. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and I'll do further videos, detailed videos like this, so that you guys can look at it from my vantage point. I also capture some of my catfish, which I barely got to show here at all. Anyway, until next time, take care, be kind. Bye.